唔記得啦係嘛？誒，
以前冇學過噶嘛。
哦，
冇學過啊，邊度有學過？
哦，即係白色嗰度冇學過嘅。哦，唔緊要，而家學都得嘅。誒，
即係當有啲咁 complicated 嘅 project，你唔使做 mirror，但係你可以 demonstrate 多唔同嘅 angle。其實咁樣咧，我覺得喺我覺得我
即係你要多啲 angle 係咪？
係都冇 mirror，因為 mirror 咧其實我仲亂，
中聯哦，OK
三
OK，
個六十度
任你 OK，下個禮拜啊，next session 我再 demonstrate bit different angle 啊。呢個 Ivy 真係要求多多，真係。冇問題冇問題，當然冇問題啦。Of course。OK good。嗱咁見到你咁多要求多，要你嚟帶 warm up。Come on, get ready。你多 hang on a second, yeah, hang on, just 1 second. Let me just see which is which. Oh no, sorry, hang on. Sorry? Yeah, we can see, yeah, no problems, yeah. Okay, thank you. Right. Let me just. Okay, good. Right. Get ready for 马王堆导引术. Are you ready? Relax. Focus. Breathe naturally. Okay. Preparation form. Once more. One go. Once more. In 背. Once more. Fu Yu. Once more. Lũng tông. Nèo sân. Yến phủ. Qi sư. Once more. Nhìn dấu. Once more. Once more. Oh. Once more. Yang Hu. Okay. Excellent. Relax. Okay, good. Right. We'll come back to that a bit later. Let's go through the last posture. Okay? The last posture, 浊音. Yeah? So hopefully, remember this is something that we've done before. Hopefully you can still remember. Okay, good. All right, now remember we start with the parallel step. Yeah, we finish off like this. So we're going to raise the right hand, step out with the left foot. Okay, are you ready? Shift weight to your right, lift your left foot, step out, lift up. Can you see my lower hand? Need to open and stretch down. Sit back, turn palms. Step in, turn both palms. Lift up, collect, bend forward, squat, turn palms, lift up, press down. Shift to your left, raise left arms, stretch. Sit back, turn palms, step in, rise up. Close and bend. Squat. Lift. Again. stretch. Lift, collect, bend, squat, lift. Once more. Come down, collect, bend, okay, relax. Okay, good. Now I'm going to go through that again with everybody. Let's go through that again. Ready? Let's go together. Ready? Once more. Okay. Okay, good. I would like to see how you do it and see if you can still remember. Maybe I'll ask Kim this time. Kim? Okay, good. Now, this posture, there isn't really a lot of difficulties in it. Only a few things we must pay attention to. Many times I mentioned, when we practice Qigong, one of the most important things is the visualization of what we're trying to do. Okay, so the first thing we do is trying to create a gentle sort of elongation. All right, so that means that when we actually shift the weight to the right, we flex the knee slightly, and then shift the left foot, lift the left foot out, and then step out forward. More or less the same line. This one here, you don't have to go in and go out, yeah? But still, we want to be able to feel the relaxation of lifting and stepping. At the same time, as we squat and step, we need to feel the qi rises through the hands as we step. Okay? So that means that visualizing as we squat, shift weight and squat and step, we feel the qi rises. And then carry on extending, but at the same time, you see this lower hand, it is starting to stretch to counter the extension on the top. And you can see here, because we lift the back heel, we are having an elongation of the body as well. Okay? So therefore, this is quite a natural way of extending. Don't sort of tense up, okay? It needs to feel like, do you know when we play with a dough? You stretch the dough, yeah? The dough is not going to harden, well, unless it dries out. But imagine you just fleshly made a dough and you stretch it whichever way you like. And at this situation here, you need to feel as you shift and squat, you're starting to raise, the qi starting to lift. And then at this point, you're starting to stretch not only the top, but also the bottom. That's why it's not like this. That's why it's stretching. At the same time, you feel the crown is lifting off the back heel, but yet the back heel wants to stretch down to create that nice elongation, like you're stretching the dough, not like a wood that you break. Then, as you sit back, you need to feel a sense of relaxation. Turn your hands down. When you get near to the hip, you turn both palms first out, then sideways, and come back up. Okay? But at this point here, you need to imagine as you come in, you need to imagine you're lifting this qi on the side. And then you close them in or round them up to the front. And then you gather them down. The hand gathers them down to the front of your feet. Then you gently squat down and turn your palms to hold on to this qi ball. Lift it into the body, along the body up to where? To your middle dantian. And then gently press it down to your lower dantian, and then all the way down to your bubbling spring, yongquan. Okay, so this one here, it is a little bit demanding due to the squatting, but you don't have to squat as low as us. You can just squat a little if you like. How low you squat is entirely up to your own physical ability. Okay, but the key here is you need to visualize. Okay, so the mind stipulates what's going to happen within the body, or gently, visually, or mentally guide the expansion, the contraction, the collection, the lifting of the qi. So in a way, you're manipulating not only the inside of your body, but also the outside, as if you're collecting this qi. Bring them in. Okay, so remind you again, as you sit, the body don't sink. In fact, the body is gently extending up with the lifting of the qi on your hand. Slowly extend and stretch your fingers and the body so you're elongated. Yeah? I'm about 168 at height. At this point, I'm feeling like 190. Okay? And then gently sink and relax this qi. Bring them down past to the hip. As you pass, you turn both palms out, keeping your knees flexed. And then turn to the front, and then out. And lift this qi on the side. And then round them up to the front. And then collecting down. So the hands still facing in as if you're collecting them, but they're quite heavy. So you squat down and turn your palms to hold on to this qi ball. Lift them up. Feel them in. Press them down. And then you just repeat the same. Same thing, as you squat, your qi starting to raise. And then starting to stretch through the fingertips, through the crown, down to the heel. But no, relax. Just like the dough that you freshly made. Turn and drop your hands down to about the hip. Turn both palms forward, sideways, up. No, good. Collect them. Bring them down. All down to the feet. So you squat down, turn your palms, lift them up, and press them down. Okay, so you can see here, it needs to sort of feel the movement, otherwise it become physical exercise, you know. Then there's no sort of an inner self, and then it's not Qigong anymore. It's just Gong. Qigong in Chinese, in English, it means energy work. So therefore, energy, you can't simply just just do it and the energy, it moves, but it needs to be guided. So the mind has to guide and visualize. Okay? Also, legs. When we actually flex the knees and step out and stretch, then when we sit back, you can see I bend my back leg, raise my front toes, turn, lift. Now my legs are straight. Collect forward, my legs still. Make sure this hand not too high, just about shoulder level. Okay, shoulder level. When it comes near to the shoulder width, then you slowly turn. You don't want to go like in and then down, yeah? It is like a little circle shape. So when it comes to here, you collect. When it comes near to the shoulder width, starting to turn. At this point, you bend forward and down. But make sure your legs are straight. Body try to be straight as well. No good. No, okay? Still keeping the legs straight. Body straight. Straight means up. Straight. Not curl. not bend. Okay, so it's very important because that's how you actually drive the chi up and down, all right? So from here, collect, turn and bend. You see, my legs straight, my body still reasonably straight. Bend on the hip. Legs still quite straight. This point, the palm still facing in. And then you squat down. You see my body still trying to keep straight. No. Good. Lift up. Press down. Okay. Good. Excellent. Right. Let's do that one more time. Can I ask? Sorry, yeah. Yeah. I can't hear you. Sorry, you're not very clear.
Okay, now can you hear that?
Better. Next time you should wear this. You should need to get one of these.
Yeah.
Then when you talk, we can hear. Okay, yes.
About the squat is concerned. About the squat, yeah, squat.
Yeah.
It's not wrong to sit all the way down.
No, it is good.
Full squat.
You should do a full squat if you can. But
Okay.
yeah. I do that too. If you can do a full squat, try to squat as low as you can. Same principle applies when we practice Qigong. Like Tai Chi is the same thing. You need to know your limit. Because if you do over your limit, what will happen then is you become tense. And then you become rigid. And once your muscle is starting to tense up and your body is starting to become quite rigid, your chi, same as your blood, circulation will be affected. So squatting is good. How low? It's up to you. Ideally, all the way down. But if not, don't worry. You can just this. And then just this. Sit up, trying to lift up your body. And then just lift and down. Okay? But if, like what Ivy asked, if you can go all the way down, good. Okay? All the way down. Can you see? And then from here, lift up. Okay? So, like a few instructors here, because as instructors, we always try and explore the potentials of the students. So, as well as knowing our own limit, we need to know the student's limit. You don't expect an 80-year-old lady or man to squat like what we do. So you will try to stop them going too low in case accidents happen. But if you have a younger person like 20-odd years of age or whatever, relatively fit, then you need to push them a little bit because they have got the chi. The chi are very strong. In order to cultivate the energy, you need to do more. They need to do more in order to, because the energy is very strong already. So if you just do like an old man, then instead of boosting the energy, you sometimes probably slow it down. So for a younger person, then obviously like myself and Ivy, we are 21, 22, you know. So we are young and good looking, I always thought. Then you can go lower. And you want to encourage them to go lower. But when you see a person that struggles, then you need to try and say, okay, look, this is the limit. Don't go too low. But some instructors have this little habit because I can't go low. If I tell them to go low, I'll be embarrassed. They might ask us, oh, teacher, you want me to do this and you can't do it yourself. Because simple, we are different age, different fitness. But we are not here to show how healthy we are, which is a good example, a role model. But we are here when we teach is to explore the learner's ability in order to boost their chi more. So therefore, good question. Whether you can squat down all the way, if you can, good. If not here or here, the only thing you must make sure is don't lean forward unnecessarily. So So no good to go like this. Do you know what I mean? So when you actually go down, squat, and you lift your body up slightly. Yeah? So don't let it go down. Come back. So drop your bottom. Doesn't matter how low or how high you squat. And then you slowly lift up and straighten yourself. Okay? A lot of people, though, have this problem is because they can't go low. They pretend. Sometimes we do that too. We want to be looking a bit lower, so we do this. And then you go up like this. No good. Okay? So at the end, when you're about to lift, you can straighten your back first. As you go like this, you straighten as you bend, and then lift. I hope that makes sense, everyone. Yeah? Good. Now, I notice here, Wendy, when you go out, don't sort of like this jump down. You actually scrape. You round them up. As you turn, you scrape them. Scrape, scrape. Don't jab. In your mind, you need to feel like you scrape them in and down. And then sit on and straighten your back as much as you can. Lift it up. Yeah. Okay? Excellent. Right. I think we'll leave it for today. Any questions? If not, we'll leave it for tonight. And hopefully see you in the next session. 同学们再见. Well done, everybody. Good. So doing well, yeah. We'll go practice a bit more next week.